We're down to the wire, it's time to pick a side. Blue corner, red corner, you decide.
What's going on, guys? It's Tavon Anthony. Welcome to another episode of Blue Corner, Red Corner. I am joined by the amazing Travel Train Teach crew, Ron Young and Jason Milton. Ron Young II.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm about to say, no, you can't forget the second. You can't forget the second.
Second.
Yeah, man. So today we are going over as much as we want to, but we definitely want to recap UFC 263. And that was a whirlwind of a card.
That was like the longest UFC event I probably ever watched.
It was like 14 fights, wasn't it? Something like that.
I watched from 6 p.m. to I think 1 something in the morning.
Yeah, I came in a little bit late. I definitely missed the first like 2 or 3 fights. But
Man. No, man. Look, it was a good card up and down. Like, before we get to the main event, like I just had some people hit me up saying like, man, this is boring because they expected a finish in the main event. I'm like, look, nah. I'm like, y'all gotta understand. Some people just like to fight smart and get it done. Right. That's just what it is.
Or prove a point.
Yeah, but that's how you keep your title.
Yeah.
right, exactly.
Let's be serious here.
And he technically was just beating him. It wasn't like he was like running around, running away.
Yeah.
He was putting paws on him.
Yeah.
So.
Nah, it was crazy. And then still at the end, Vittori was still acting like, what you mean I lost?
Right. When his corner was telling him, you're losing.
You're losing. Do you want to be the champ?
I was like, oh.
Please.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be first.
Go after him.
Nothing.
I was like,
like your man is telling you are losing, bro.
Right.
This ain't it. This means you're losing.
You need to change something.
Help!
stop coasting.
Right.
You better figure this out. If you don't, well.
Plan A is not working.
What's plan B?
Exactly.
I don't know. Oh, shit.
I'm going to just keep on holding him against the fence.
I told the internet, we all agreed. He is not Jan Blachowicz.
Right.
He does not have the hands. No. You got to have the hands to open up the game to beat Izzy. You got to have the striking. You got to have something. Even out of the height.
But Jan was, not only did he have the striking, he had the grappling, and he's big. It's not like...
Hey, thick boy.
Yeah, he's not like he was, like Izzy was even close to his weight.
No.
So
No.
it's a big difference.
No.
So he didn't have nothing.
Not even the same.
But yeah, nah, man. Unanimous decision. That was that was what I thought it was going to be.
Right.
Was what I thought it was going to be. Any other fights on the card stick out to you guys? Or you just want to go from the bottom to top?
We can go quickly from the bottom.
What was the fight of the night? Was it?
Fight of the night?
I don't remember.
Fight of the night, I think, was...
I think performance was
I think
Moreno,
fight of the
right?
night was the Riddell and Dober fight.
Oh yeah. Good.
I think that was fight of the night.
That makes sense. That was a good fight.
Dude. Brad Riddell, he said, y'all gonna know today. He said, y'all gonna know today. I honestly thought he was just gonna piece him up. No, wasn't just that.
Yeah, that was a good scrap.
Man, good God.
That fight was good for so many reasons. Like, I have notes because there was so many fights. So,
bring that
for
up.
Dober, he was very light on his toes. He stunned Riddell in the first round off the cross. He had really good cross, actually. He had great takedowns in round 2, but it was reversed. He's tough, and he's very accurate with his punches. But with Riddell, man, he had to scramble and attempt a takedown to recover from being rocked. That moment was kind of wild. He was a little flat-footed, but there was a method to his madness for sure. He was trying to figure out his timing so like he could be the last punch in the combo. That's what it looked like he was trying to do. He kind of stayed, he kind of waited, he was kind of in the pocket. Dober came in with a couple of attacks, and then Riddell kind of was like trying to lean, take 1 or 2, but then come back. And then he had what did he do? It seems very flat-footed. He was very accurate on all his punches and elbows to end of round 1. In round 2, his combos were, I put this, Round 2, his combos are perfectly accurate. Both body to head combos. Like, this dude was literally, I mean, like, he was like body, head, body, head. Like, do. Like, it was a video game. I was like, yo, this dude is vicious.
He said, mix up time. We about to do this work. Man, whenever I see the stats or I see like how they lay this stuff out, like you know where the damage was.
Right,
yeah.
I'm sorry, yo, with Drew though was chin, like you said, he got the quagmire. It's like, yo, you can't miss his head. You can't miss his head.
Super durable.
Ding, 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 ding.
Right.
I'm still here. God dang. Like, well, look, man. Who do you think Riddell fights next? Because
The lightweight division.
put a performance like that. I'm gonna say, are either of these guys ranked? Was Dober ranked? I don't think so.
I think.
If he is, he probably 15, wasn't?
Yeah. I think it was top 15. This is where other facts would have to come into play.
Yeah.
We'd have to use a whole
No,
other
didn't
application.
after what's that boy's name? Makhachev, after he beat him, he said he wanted the top 15 opponent, so he might not have been 15. Or it's either, man, I don't know. These rankings be funny sometimes.
From week to week.
Hey, please figure it out for me.
This joint
Good
don't
night.
say other things either.
Good
I don't
night.
know where to look.
No. All right. Who else? Man, okay, from top to bottom,
Let's go.
from bottom to top.
Knew this was happening. But
That
I
was
thought it was going to be. I thought he was going to finish Collier.
Yeah.
And I like Collier, but I thought he was going to finish Collier. But it was
Collier
split decision.
started strong, but then it was just like he had this moment where it just looked like his life kind of like dropped out of his body or something.
Mm-hmm.
And Felipe had great head movement, and his boxing to elbows combinations were like good. I mean, he controlled the pace for the most part. I mean,
Look at the strike differential, though.
Look at that.
like, if you didn't see the fight, you would be like, how?
Yeah,
like,
right.
but it happened though.
Yeah.
I mean, even looking at these stats, like these stats didn't show me what I saw in the fight. Like total strikes 130 compared to 94. I mean, dude, like everything he was throwing though was on. Like almost everything he threw was solid. I mean, you could hear it during the when you watch the fight, you heard it crack. Like crack, crack. I was like, dude, that looked like it hurt.
oh no, they heavyweights, everything hurt.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And
But then body shots though, 25 out of 33.
That's crazy that he still lost, though.
Dude, he ain't had no control. He didn't.
Bruh, look
It's statistics. See, this is where the trick.
stats. Yeah,
This is where stats compared to boxing. If this was boxing, and they showed you those compu stats, you would say that he won.
yeah,
Right.
easily, right?
But in MMA, like, dude,
No.
the damage, the visual does not match this
No.
at all.
No,
It's
no, no.
really weird, actually.
Also, when it comes to MMA, like because of the way the rounds work, it's like, well, I mean, granted, you can say it for boxing too, but it's less
Yeah.
likely in boxing. You don't know how many of those strikes were thrown in one round in MMA. Just
Also
being
true.
honest,
True.
yeah,
It could have been the earlier rounds and then in the later rounds because he actually
True,
slowed down.
Yeah.
I think the second round, I think Collier started like going really slow,
Okay.
and he was very active in the first round.
Again, I did miss the first couple fights.
I mean, it
Oh, my
was a little exciting. It was a little
No, it was
exciting.
I
exciting.
just wasn't
But
in front of the
this,
TV.
Man,
this fight, man.
Yeah, I missed.
How do you say his name? Zayn?
I forgot.
Zion?
Yeah, I think
Luigi.
Luigi. No.
Luigi is the other guy.
Yeah,
Van
the Italian stallion.
Van
That's what they call
Dramini.
him. They call him the Italian stallion, but he wasn't no Italian stallion. Not that night.
I'm gonna just call him Z. He's got a kickboxing background, and he had laser sharp strikes and his reach advantage and good takedown defense. But what's the other name? Luigi. He did well when he stayed close. Like that was the crazy thing. Like he had amazing flurries when he stayed close. But that second day he started sliding to the outside. I mean, the height differential. I mean, they can't even. Let me see if I can show you. But this dude is tall. He's 6'1".
Oh yeah.
I ain't 156.
Yeah.
I mean, he's 6'1", and then Luigi is.
I think he was like
5'8".
Yeah.
Sheesh. Yeah, that's a big difference.
5'8" to 6'1".
Yeah, tall, skinny motherfucker.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But he
My
did get a
language.
crazy knockdown in the third round, which changed the entire momentum of the fight. I mean, he hit that dude. That dude fell. Like, I was like, oh!
Oh man. Yeah, no.
But
That was
still,
nuts.
majority decision
Yeah.
in favor.
This judging. All right.
So it begins.
Poor Hooper.
Yeah. Like I said it before we started this. I don't think he should be in the UFC right now. I honestly don't. And I like him. I like his style. It's just like if you do not have hands at all, you should not be in there. It's too, especially in the featherweight division. You got too many strikers. Too many strikers that'll take you out before you can get your hands on them. So, but this is a fight that before it happened, I was thinking it was going to happen because I was looking at the division. I'm like, who the hell they going to put him in there with? And
this was a replacement fight, right?
Was Peterson a
I
replacement?
don't think Hooper was supposed to fight Peterson. I think Peterson was supposed to fight somebody else.
I don't remember.
And then Peterson ends up coming in overweight. And
What did he weigh in at? Because I'm going to say that part. I don't remember.
I mean, 148.
Oh.
He weighed in 148.
Oh, no.
He was supposed to be 145.
So he missed weight.
Yeah. And then people were saying, the commentators were saying that they believe he did it on purpose. But, hey, it's neither here nor there. I don't know. But they were like, maybe that was a strategy to be heavy.
Man.
Hooper's light. I don't know.
You gonna lose what percentage of your purse just to be heavy?
I was like, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, nah.
But I put Hooper, to me, he had an awkward ground game. He took a lot of punishment. He makes a lot of leg submission attempts, but he wasn't dominant. He wasn't in any dominant position. Like he's laying on his back trying to grab a leg while getting punched in the face.
That's the problem with leg submissions, though. A lot of leg submissions, it leaves your face open. And if that's what he go to, man, that's what's gonna happen. So I was just like, bruh, like I just felt bad for him, man. I was like, yeah, it's not your time yet, man. You should have waited just a little bit.
Chill
longer.
out.
Yeah.
Work on them hands, work on your stand up, because every fight starts standing up.
Yep.
So
Especially not in the featherweight division.
especially
Like
not,
you got grown men who are out here just throwing a million punches in a round.
Yeah.
And no.
It just was starting to look wild and desperate at one point.
Yeah.
right, yeah.
And I'll just try to
Dude,
grab the leg.
Dude, he barely got through his last fight. That's what was making that's what concerned the hell out of me. Because it's like you won that fight because homeboy really just slipped up on the ground like at the last minute. So yeah. I just don't know where they go from here. Unless they like bring some new guys in and then it's like kind of obvious that he has the advantage on him. I don't know if he should take another fight anytime soon.
No.
I don't know. I'll be the first one to say I was wrong, and I'll definitely be the first person to say I will never look at a guy that comes in on such short notice and just go, I don't know jack about him. Like I really did no research on him this time. 7 seconds, son. 1-2. I'm like, this man did the basics
Pop, pop.
and won in 7 seconds. He said, all right, go ahead, throw it. Doom, doom. Oh.
He fell so hard. Like, man, when I saw that, it was literally like, all right, let's go. It was that little shuffle step come out, boom, boom, my man. Hit the ground. It was like his soul left his body. And then, I mean, okay, so if you look, total strikes, 5 out of 7 connected. Significant strikes, 4 out of 5.
Dude.
2 of those strikes was a jab cross that had him hit the ground. And all the rest was just ground and pound.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, done.
My God. The steamroller got steamrolled.
And then he went and climbed up the cage and jumped
Oh,
off
yeah, he hurt his
and
leg.
blew his knee.
Yeah.
He was
Like,
like,
young man.
He was like, I'm definitely not gonna do that ever again.
But like, I was just like, he didn't even jump all the way up on the cage. He just like put his arm over it.
It was the way he came down,
Yep.
and
flat-footed, and boom, hit the ground, holding his knee, looked at his corner.
Like, young man, there's a reason why commissions actually don't want you to do that.
Right.
Like, you can get sanctioned for that, for actually climbing the cage. They just normally don't.
Don't do it.
But yeah, no, you just gave him another reason.
I was like, good gracious.
God dang.
I was like, this was such a good night for you.
He said, dude, when he and they cut the screen off because they saw him. They saw him go like he grabbed his leg. They cut the big screen off.
Yeah.
I was like,
I ain't peeped that part.
They had to give him. I don't know if they did, but they asked at the post press conference. They asked because when they named the bonuses, they didn't name him, and they was like, so how do you say it, McKinney?
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
They were like, so what about McKinney? Like that was like 7 seconds. You're gonna give him knockout of the night, right? Oh, we're gonna take care of him. We're gonna take care of him for sure. I was in my mind. I'm like, boy.
They just forgot he was even on the card. They're like, oh yeah, he a fighter. Go ahead, get up in there. Dink. Ooh.
He got signed to the UFC in the same week. He was asked to come fight on short notice. He just fought LFA.
Yeah.
And then ran over, made his UFC debut. KO.
Yes.
That's amazing.
That's a bright
there's
future for him, man.
Right. You can
Bright
only,
future.
hopefully you only go up.
Yeah, I just hope they don't give him some freaking destroyer next.
Yeah.
Because the UFC will do that. They'll just kill a train so early sometimes.
With with some people.
Yeah.
Hello, Panny. Miss Panny said, I'm here to do work.
She did.
She had hands. I knew that. It's just like, okay, well, 30-27. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, just way more accurate. Way more accurate. I don't know what else to say about this fight because at first I didn't have like the greatest read on it because I didn't know who Panny was. And then after I did a little bit more research, I was just like, she's going to outvolume this girl. That's what I felt. That's what I felt. Was she?
Let's check.
But what's crazy is, again, with the stats.
Yep, she
reading
was.
the stats, make you think that she didn't do that well.
Yeah, exactly. But nope.
But yeah.
If you watch it, you're like, oh.
Yeah, right. She put in work.
Oh. I didn't know she beat Jessica Rose Clark.
In the finale.
Macy Chasson.
I don't even know who that is.
So
she
Macy
won. She was on the Ultimate Fighter season
don't worry about
28. She won in the semifinals and she lost in the finals to that person. But so I thought she looked kind of familiar.
Macy just fought. I forgot who she beat.
For this fight, I put Kenzad. Was it Kianzad?
Kianzad, I think.
Kianzad?
Yeah.
I put she was faster on all the initial exchanges and she had a lightning jab. And she was often able to get the final hit on most of the exchanges between her and Davis. Davis had good kicks and knees, but she kept getting tagged in the first round and a lot of the second round. I just thought she needed more head movement.
Yeah.
And a higher guard. Like her guard was not high enough. That's she kept getting punched in the face. In round 2, she changed the momentum in her favor using feints and kicks, but the final fight stats were in her favor. She got a lot more significant strikes as the fight went on. But the damage, as you see by the redness of Davis compared to the redness of Kianzad, she was getting hit. I mean, her face kept swelling. I was like, yo, move your face.
But Penny, her hands was looking so crisp.
Yes.
Man. Her
yes.
boxing was
yeah.
She
was moving.
I was like,
I was like,
that was a good
this
fight.
is so good.
All your strikes were significant strikes? That's how it looks. All your strikes were significant strikes?
That's it. That's what it is.
Oh,
No,
man.
it's half.
No.
It's
All
half.
the ones landed was significant.
Oh,
Yeah. It says total strikes and significant strikes. It's the same stat. Like, dang.
It's also
Significant.
wow.
Oh, man.
She was red though. I mean,
damage.
you see by the redness.
Yeah.
And she was mixing that China.
Yeah, look.
she was
She
fast
did
too.
work, man. She
was
did
swift
work.
with it.
Yeah. See that? Next up the list. Here we go. So, man, look.
Disappointed.
Look, I knew it. Right after I did the rap, I knew it. I was just like, Evloev's going to fight so smart. He's going to keep that undefeated streak going. Like, he's not going to risk it right now. He's not going to risk anything right now.
I just thought Dawodu was going to be able to pressure him and make him, make him fight his fight.
I did too.
I thought he was going to get through his guard. I thought he was going to like throw them bombs, but yeah, nope. No, that didn't quite happen.
Evloev said, "Yeah, we don't do that over here."
Look, we gonna fight like this.
I forgot. Is he a master of sport in judo or Greco-Roman? It's one of the two. Either way, Mavzar,
He can do.
You have to outsmart that guy. You got to come in with a strategy that one shuts down his game plan, which is going to be really hard, and then you just got to keep working because he's not going to get tired. He's not. So I was hoping Hakeem was going to end that streak. I thought he was going to be. I thought it was going to be like how many wins he got now? I thought it was going to be 14 and Hakeem. That's what I thought it was going to be. But it wasn't.
The crazy thing is, it's not even just off the takedowns. His positions and his hammer fists. Like, your man was throwing at least, significant. All right, so out of significant strikes, out of those 42, I'm going to say 30 of those were hammer fists. Like, it wasn't like he wasn't throwing punches just to say he threw a punch. No, takedown, position, hammer fist. Like, he doom. I don't even know, man. He wasn't even able to. He did and with Dawodu, I was so disappointed. He wasn't able to defend the grappling control. He had a few escapes, but still fails. He still falls back into trouble. Like round 3, he was throwing more combination and had a lot of success with the takedown defense and everything like that. But he had a good stun on the jab. But when he started doing it, but those first 2 rounds, I feel like he just didn't do it. He didn't do what he needed to do. He wasn't using feints. He wasn't light on his toes. I feel like in his mind, he was thinking, the takedown is coming. So how do I not get taken down? Instead of how do I fight and beat this person, how do I do my best to defend the takedown? It didn't work.
Still couldn't do it.
Didn't work.
Look, man, the threat of the takedown is...
It's real. You see.
No, like...
You see.
Listen, the threat of the takedown is more effective than the actual takedown itself.
Yeah.
It is. Like, because if you could scare somebody like that, I mean, look at
He
how...
got 9 out of 13 takedowns.
Yes.
He was in control for 8 minutes and 55 seconds.
Get down. Let's do this work.
3 out of 4 attacks to the body. He only made 4 attempts to hit the body, and I get you. How much you want to bet those were hammer fists? Because when he even took the back, he was like hammer fisting him and what from a back take. I was like, dude,
look,
what are you like? Get out of here.
It's called work. It's called work.
He literally outgrinded him for the whole fight. I was like, there's no way you're about to win unless you knock him out.
Yep. Nope. I was I had to put my foot in my mouth.
I was very upset. Hakeem, please do us a favor.
Yeah, no. All right, so if you look at this, right?
Age and wisdom.
All
Age
red.
and wisdom.
Wow.
All red.
Age and wisdom.
I couldn't believe it. I was watching it like, man, I'm glad I picked her in the prediction rap, but I was just like, oh my God, this is a ridiculous fight. And come round 3, hold on. Which round was, it was either 2 or 3 that was really close. And I was just like, they're probably still going to give it to Murphy. But yeah, no, she just had more going on. She did the right things at the right time, I guess.
It was definitely off the clinch pressure.
Yes.
Like Murphy had great clinch pressure on the cage. And she was physically stronger. Like she's built. You know, she used that to her advantage. She got the takedown at will. And she got the top position and stayed in control throughout the entire second round. Like, Calderwood didn't have no space, really, to to be that. I mean, and she needed. These were the things I saw. Like Calderwood needed to move her head off the center line. She stood there with her head on the center line.
Beat.
Before and after throwing her attacks, she was still in the same spot.
This is ridiculous.
That's how she fight. Like that's how she fight all her fights, and it's just not. That's why I feel like she just hasn't moved up.
I just felt.
Yeah.
I felt like an idiot because, well, I mean, I chose
has good
Murphy
elbows,
at the last minute, but I just felt like an idiot because I'm just like, to me, Calderwood on paper is the better striker.
Yeah.
Right.
But
I like Calderwood.
Yeah, I do like Calderwood.
Yeah, I like her. It's just she just got to learn head movement, man.
She just stood a stay
out of
light on
trouble,
her toes.
man. Yeah.
And then look at the control time.
Right, yeah.
4 minutes and 54 seconds compared to 6 seconds. I
Doesn't
don't
make
even know if
any
that's
sense.
real. I don't even know if that's real. I don't know how 100% accurate that is.
give it 6
ESPN,
seconds. Give it 6
but-
seconds.
Wow.
Just give it to her.
And that's just off of one takedown. Wait.
No, that's just control.
Yeah.
In the
Period.
cage,
Like
in
cage
general,
control.
yeah. Right.
Man, she put her up against the cage at will. Like
I'm saying like it's not like it's all
On the ground. That was standing
It's completely just controlling the fight.
dude, that body,
I guess I should-
14 out of 17. But if you look at the statistics,
It looked like it's
30
way,
out of
right,
41 Calderwood.
Yeah.
Leg strikes, 31 out of 50. Murphy
Head
threw
strikes.
0 leg strikes.
But watching
Six-
the fight, it was
She
it was
controlled
different.
that whole thing.
Yeah.
That was. I mean, regardless of these statistics that you see right here, Murphy was in control. That was a
Yep.
dominant. And now I don't know why they put split decision, but because somebody gave
Yeah, somebody gave
Calderwood 28-29.
Yeah.
I don't know what they was
Second
watching.
judge, yeah.
I don't know what they was watching. But
Look, it's judging.
Murphy was.
Look, MMA judging. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but sometimes I just believe that they have that one guy there that's just automatically going to vote for the younger fighter. Like,
He'd be like, "Hey man, how old is she? 28. Okay,
all right,
how's
that's
the
a
other
bet.
one? 34. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Like,
with
unless
28.
it was just a clear ass whooping, like they're probably just going to give it to the younger fighter.
Yeah.
Especially in the women's flyweight division. I'm just going to be honest with you.
so hit or miss.
Up the card, next fight. I thought this was going to be I thought it was going to be a wash. I thought because they fought before and Anders was whooping this man's tail before the illegal strikes, I thought it was going to be a little bit like more of the same. No.
Not this time.
But that's what happens in rematches,
This fight
right?
was
when
very
the first
different.
fight is very dynamic or
Yeah.
like very entertaining, the second time people they're a lot more tentative.
Yeah.
And you're just not going to get what you got before.
And this was in a different weight class, right? Because before they fought at
Was it middleweight?
Middleweight,
This
yeah.
fight was at light heavyweight.
Yeah.
So I mean, Anders did a whole lot of stalking, as if he was looking for that single strike finish. He had good ground control and good ground and pound in round 3. But other than that, I mean, Stewart Stewart was light on his toes and throwing feints. Tied up for the clinch control in the cage. Had a lot of his but this is one thing I said. A lot of his kicks are with both of his hands down. I don't know if you noticed that. Literally, both his hands were under his chest. And he just threw a kick like off the hip. And I was like, dude, are you trying to get knocked out? Like, do you not care if you get knocked out? I don't know. That was one of
That
them.
just shows what's happening in practice.
Right.
True. Yeah.
Like nobody's throwing anything to your head in practice, are they?
I guess you don't have a reason to keep your hands up. No. But hey, he got 2 out of 4 takedowns. Hey.
Yeah, he did.
But still, 28,
Wasn't enough though.
29-28, 29-27, and 29-27. That 29-28, I don't know what they was watching, but 29-27s, thank you, judges.
Yep.
Because that fight was boring.
All right. So we talked about that a little bit.
Yeah. One of the most, I don't want to say the most exciting, but one of the most exciting fights of the entire night.
Yep.
That was a good fight.
Yep.
Action-packed.
Yeah.
Brad
I would
said-
watch that joint again. Just that fight alone, I would watch.
Brad said, y'all gonna know I could do a little bit of everything, man.
Yeah.
It was like, if y'all didn't know me now, y'all gonna know me now.
Yeah.
I said that wrong.
He
But
should have said some
didn't know me then, you
crazy
don't know me now.
stuff. He should have said some crazy stuff on his interview. I wish he did. He should have just called out the world.
I want Sergio. I want this person.
How y'all doing? Oh, bad. Can somebody please call out Islam? Please. They're not going to call out Islam.
They're not.
All right. So I went online in that rap song and said that Jamal Hill was going to knock out Paul Craig. And I said he was going to do it easily. Oh, dear God, were y'all right when y'all were leaning on the fact that this man is 100% finish rate. Like,
let's go to his profile.
100% finish rate. I'm sitting here like,
Yeah.
All his wins. They put TKO, KO. I don't know why they did that. I guess just because of the fact that he couldn't continue.
yeah.
But,
no, if you can't continue, it's automatically a TKO.
his wins, KO, TKO, KO, TKO, submission.
It's because it was technically because the ref stopped it.
Yeah.
Instead of them stopping
yeah. Draw, submission, 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 submission. Triangle choke is his thing, I guess.
The first thing Jamal's corner should have said is, "Hey, don't let him touch you. Like, don't let him get no
And
hands
don't leave
on
your
you."
hands in there. Like watching that fight scared me. I was literally scared. I saw I think I saw his elbow pop maybe 2 or 3 times. He just was focused on his other hand.
He
wasn't
messaged me
even
about- I'm
focused
like,
on that hand.
yeah.
He wasn't even looking. He was just trying to hit with the other hand. The whole time I was like, ow.
But like one of the first things you learn in jiu-jitsu is not to put your hands on the mat.
Yeah.
And he kept on sticking his hands down and putting it and letting Craig get the overhook on his arm. And like in my head, I was just like, yo, this is not going to be good. And then like after the first threat, and you got out, and then you put it right back in the same. I was like, oh,
Like, young man.
it's not going to be good. This is not
I don't
gonna be
even
good.
want to watch the replay of that fight because it was so disgusting. The elbow, the way that elbow
Flopping
went.
around.
I was just like, oh.
And then when they stopped it, he just looked at his arm like, he was like, dang, so this joint over? So I lost, huh? All right.
Hey, you saw they was clubbing together.
Yeah, they had drinks afterwards. It was like, yo, man, good fight.
He got his black belt.
He got promoted. It was a
He
moment.
congratulated him. Hey, good work, man. Good work. Hand arm in the
In the
sling and
sling,
shit.
right? Yeah. That was crazy.
I was like, oh.
Man, I saw it. I knew it was going to
The
happen.
first round.
Yeah.
That joint was disgusting.
I was like, man, I'm an idiot.
That joint was disgusting.
Yeah. Well, up the card. We kind of knew what was going to happen here. Let's just be honest. Look, the cat's out of the bag on how to beat Damian Maia.
I was
Stay on your feet.
Yeah, stay on your feet and don't fall for the most okey doke of takedown attempts
leg.
that people can do. Like, just don't fall for that.
But this stat must be backwards.
What?
4 minutes and 14 seconds of control compared to 0 seconds.
Yeah, I don't.
This has got to be backwards.
That's because he had the one takedown where he
First
did
round.
have- yeah, in the
Yeah.
first round.
Okay.
And that's all that was.
That lasted him the whole round.
Yeah. The rest of the time, my thing is, for one, Damian Maia, I was just like, bruh, switch up the takedowns.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
go for a duck under, go for a double leg, something else. Once you had that leg, you could have switched over to anything else. But then on the other side, I was like, Muhammad, you keep getting your leg out. Make them pay. But they wouldn't, and they just kept walking back to the middle. I was like, yo, as soon as you get your leg out, throw something. I was like, man, hit him, and they just wouldn't do it. Oh shoot,
No, you all good.
Maya had no setups. He just kept running over like, I'm just going to run over here and grab your leg.
And hopefully this works.
Right.
Like-
Justin was killing me.
Like, Maya, this ain't the 90s and this ain't the early 2000s no more.
Right.
That don't work.
Hold up.
Right.
Look at this stat.
Please.
1 out of 21 takedowns.
I was like, if anybody need to learn how to defend a single leg, go to Muhammad. He got you. He's got you on the single leg defense.
First of all,
Out of
you
21.
You got to think about this, though. The single leg takedown in MMA, for anybody that is, excuse my language, for anybody that's worth a damn, You're not about to get him down with a single leg. The only two guys a single leg has worked for consistently is Chris Weidman and Daniel Cormier. Other than that,
but it's different ways to work the single leg.
I know, but he's not a chain wrestler or anything. He's
exactly.
He doesn't shoot and then shoot again and then shoot again. He's not going to do that.
He wasn't running the pipe. He wasn't doing nothing once he got the leg.
He's hoping to just stick to you and then hopefully things happen.
It's not going to work, man.
No, not on a young stud like that. No, it's just not.
Definitely not on the young stud. For sure.
It was very.
And now they're talking about him and Nate Diaz fighting. They was like.
Oh yeah, no, he called for that.
He called for it. Yeah, he asked.
No,
but then Nate said he was like, "Yo, I would love it" or something like that. And I'm just like,
man, you better put him in there with Nick. I don't know. No, we don't need to see that.
No.
First of all, Nate gonna box his head off.
Right.
I believe it.
He's not gonna let him grab
Nate
him.
will box his head off, and it's just jiu-jitsu. What you talking about?
Yeah. That's not gonna.
Ain't gonna be none of that. No, we knew it was gonna happen there, and it happened. So this fight, we knew it was gonna happen here too, from pillar to post.
Ooh,
Edwards did work, hitting Nate with stuff that should work on people that don't know how to fight. And I'm just like, he won the grappling exchanges, he won the striking, he controlled everything, and then everybody was like, but that last minute though.
That was crazy.
That scared the ever-loving hell out of me.
Yeah.
I was like, if he loses right now, I'm just...
Dude, that would have been like a curse for him because like he's had so many fights get
luck.
Canceled because of COVID. And then he had the incidental eye poke against Muhammad. And he even said that on a post-interview. He was like, yo, I thought I was cursed. He was like, because in his mind, he's like, everybody was like, don't lose. He's like, yo, I know I'm not about to get rocked at the end of the fight.
After I dominated 4 rounds.
I beat him for 4 rounds straight.
Beat him for 24 minutes.
4.5 rounds. Right, yeah.
Dude.
I'm like, no. I was just like, no.
Yeah, my wife got so mad at me because I got the yelling at the TV.
Oh, man.
And she was...
Dude, no. I was like, for the love of God, don't. For the love of God, don't. But no, look, Edwards looked great. He looked exactly how he should have looked in this fight. Yeah. If it would have been a close fight, I would have been very confused. I would have been very confused and very worried. But this is how Edwards should look. This is how a guy who should be challenging for the title
right, exactly.
should look.
I don't know why that's even a question. Like they keep saying, who is he going to fight next? No, he should be going.
He
for the
needs to
belt
fight.
They're gonna have him fight. They're probably gonna have him fight Jorge Masvidal because they already promised it to Covington.
The 2 pieces. Oh yeah, that's right.
And then like him and Masvidal, they got heat. I get it. You can market it.
Yeah.
But
what history they got?
The 2 piece.
2 piece in the soda. 3 piece in the soda.
That was.
Yeah, Edwards was in the back. He was like, "Yeah, you need to fight me," and then he was like, "Oh yeah, what you say, bro?"
Yeah.
Oh, that was them?
Yeah,
oh,
that was in the UK. It was in the UK.
But like, to be honest, man, Edwards would destroy it. I'm sorry.
Edwards is gonna win.
Yeah.
He's going to win. Like,
yo, the way he was fighting Diaz, man.
He's very good, but he also fights smart.
Right.
Let's just be honest here. He fights smart. He doesn't take unnecessary risks.
No.
And in that moment that he did get rocked, it's just like. It's like I said online.
Anything
have y'all beat anybody's ass for 24 minutes?
Yeah.
Right.
Have you hit a bag for 24 minutes? You tired.
Yeah.
Like, so.
Anything happen.
Yeah. He just got hit on the button with Nate's signature 1-2.
Right.
That's it. That's it.
Like, it was like Diaz supposed to be, his jiu-jitsu and everything, but like,
that
was
didn't
getting
matter.
dominated.
That didn't matter.
Grappling. Right.
That did not matter. You're like, oh yeah, no, Nate can submit him.
The
On
dumps,
who?
the trips, the duck unders, man, the duck unders to the outside leg trip was beautiful, man.
Yeah.
He hit that man with sweeps that y'all were hitting me with when I first started sparring.
It was like them sweeps was like straight Muay Thai sweeps. I mean,
you
literally foot.
He said to get back up.
Chest, foot under the feet. I was like, dang. I said, I don't believe he just did that.
Oh, that joke was
He
beautiful.
said to get back up and get this brick work.
Right.
But on top of all that, man, like Edwards won because of the following reasons. Number one, he was sharp and focused. He keeps himself aware of his distance and range control. The leg kicks are taking their toll in the second round. He slowed Diaz's whole his whole movement, like his whole like swag. He slowed that joint down off the leg kick.
So that's the thing, right? But that's been Nate's Achilles heel for like years.
23
Yeah.
For 23.
for 23 on leg kicks.
He just did it, but that's been his Achilles heel for years. Like
He doesn't check anything.
Who was it?
He don't check the kick.
No, because Rafael dos Anjos did it to him.
Right.
That's why. That was literally the reason why Conor threw leg kicks in that fight.
Yeah.
Granted, he ain't really a leg kicker, but
right.
that's the reason why he threw leg kicks in that fight. Because he's like, well, this is my way to rack up points and potentially slow this man down.
Right.
Like, but 23 for 23.
Yeah, right.
Dog.
And they sounded right too. It was just like,
until he tapped him in the 5th round. Like, first off, that's unheard of. This is the first 5-round fight that was not for a title, and it wasn't the main event or the co-main event. It was the fight before the co-main event. And they said
the
5
feature
rounds.
fight. That's what they call it.
They made it a 5-round fight. So in the 5th round, he got tagged. Okay. Aside from that, Leon Edwards looked fresh as he beat Diaz's ass for 4 rounds.
Right.
Fresh. Every round. Like, came out like every round was round 1. Boom. I'm on my toes. Boom. I got that head movement. Boom.
It was more than just the 4 rounds, man. It was 4 rounds. It was like
It was 4 rounds
from there
and 4 minutes.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
it was 4 rounds and 4 minutes.
So
what's that? 90% of the fight?
Dude, it was 30 seconds that he was not maybe in control. I was like, let's be serious. This ain't even worth talking about.
And it's just sad to me that that's all everybody
That's all the internet
is
talks
talking
about, man.
is that last minute of the fight.
Yeah, it would have been a wrap if it was longer.
Yo,
Man,
but
no.
What's longer than that? It's 5-minute rounds.
If it was
5-minute rounds.
If it was only if it was only 3 rounds at 5 minutes, we wouldn't even have this conversation.
No.
That's
No,
what
not
everybody
at all.
said. They was
Not
like,
at all.
if they didn't even decide to agree on 5 rounds, this conversation would have never happened.
Nope. It would have looked like it'll look like a slaughter.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
Punish that man.
That's all the highlights they keep showing. They not showing those mean dumps or sweeps or even the leg kicks that like spit Diaz around from the leg kicks.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, they
Well,
not
that's the other
showing
thing
none
too.
of that stuff.
That's the other thing too, because Nate stands like a boxer, so it's like
right. So
it's
he's
right
wide
there.
open,
Yeah, it's right there.
And then his leg is turned so you can kick right there on it. It's perfect, and he can't shield it.
He turned around. He switched his stance.
Yeah.
He started doing this running man thing where he was walking around looking like he wasn't even about to fight anymore. I was like, where are you going?
And then he kept trying to sneak on me. He like turn his back, then try.
Come on. Like,
I was like,
you are
come
not
on.
about to get me with that.
That's not gonna work.
Sneak attack. I was like, dude, what are you doing?
Like, sir, no. But yeah, 49-46. I thought it was going to be 50-45.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, no, that last second, I guess, yeah, whatever. All right, co-main event,
Yeah.
Jesus,
Wow.
Lord Almighty.
Wow.
Amazing.
Wow.
Brandon Moreno showed up to do work. He showed up to do work.
Amazing.
He gave that man no air. You're like, he gave that man no air. Boxing on point and capitalized.
So crispy.
We told you. We told you last time.
Yeah, you did.
Moreno's boxing
Well,
is
I knew that.
crispy.
I knew his boxing was better. I knew that. I just thought Figueiredo was going to. I thought he was going to hit on the button this time.
He's strong. But he's single hits. He's
Yeah.
a single hits
Yeah,
person.
he's not a combination guy.
He's not a combination volume
He's
thrower.
not. Look at the look at the total strikes.
24 out of 36.
He essentially doubled his output.
Yeah.
Right.
So
36, 85,
Yeah.
109 to 45.
Right.
he said, "All right, boom."
Okay.
He said, "You want this?
4
Okay."
leg kicks out of 4 leg kicks.
9 out of 9. Oh,
9 out of 9.
They just tagging the heck out of each
4
other.
out of 4. Body. He was throwing to the body and to the head. Pretty much on majority of his strikes, he was trying to like.
Yeah.
He's a hard jab, hard cross guy, and a hard hook. Not a setup to the hook though. He's we're in the pocket and just throws a mean hook. Boom.
And it works sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But not that night.
No.
Moreno's boxing
Moreno,
coach, man.
His boxing was too crispy, man.
He knocked that boy down, and he knew what it was. And I'm glad he was aware of that. It's not like he knocked him down, shit got to him, and he was just trying to play the strike game, nothing like that. No, they both are very well rounded. Yeah. It's just that Moreno that night.
Yeah, he looked clean, man.
He utilized everything.
Moreno is a success story.
He looked like the champion to me.
Yeah.
He looked like the champion.
Yeah.
So.
Success story. I love a good story. I love it. And I'm always rooting for people that were on The Ultimate Fighter, if you've never figured that out by now. I'm very biased for anybody that was on The Ultimate Fighter. Because I like seeing that behind the scenes, like, this is the reason why you're here. This is the reason why you're on this journey. This is what martial arts did for your life. You know, what is your goal? And Moreno even said, one day I will be champion. One day. He held a belt for a picture. One day I'm going to have one of my own. And even by the fact that he got cut, first off, he only got cut after he lost. Let me see what happened.
He got cut because of The Ultimate Fighter, yeah? Or was it?
He had two losses, and then they cut him.
Oh, yeah.
And then he goes to LFA.
Oh, because he lost a pen.
And wins the title. And then he comes back to the UFC.
Fights Oscar
one draw, okay, whatever. But win.
He beat Kai Kara France.
Decision.
That's dope.
Yeah, Kai. I like Kai too. He trains with Izzy. That was hard to watch.
And then I mean, if you look, here's the funny thing: if you look at his losses, right? Look at who it's to.
Sergio Pettis,
right?
Who is now the Bellator champion?
Yeah.
And Pantoja he's good. He's good. He ain't about to be champion.
Oh yeah, I've seen him before.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Just looking at his name, I ain't recognize him. But
yeah, but his face.
Yeah.
Ha. I'ma laugh at the internet till the day I die. Hold on, hit his name real quick, just so dang, go back.
I clicked it and it went to the.
Dang, it did. Now
One moment, please.
Was that on the?
Yeah, I was gonna say hit Cape.
I did. That's what happened.
It
went to. I got another way I could do this.
God dang it.
No.
Yeah, because I think
to the bottom Cape.
Here he is. We'll just do this.
Yeah, because so people thought I was just being some hating dude, right? If I'm right, Cape is Cape the dude from he fought in Rising. I was telling people from the get-go.
Oh, he had the title.
Yeah, he was a champ in Rising.
Wow.
Here's the thing. He still was the champ in Rising. I'm sorry, look at who he was fighting. Look at who he was fighting.
Oh, he fought Mizugaki. Wow. Asakura. Wow.
I got a problem with Rising guys. With the exception of Yuri Prohaska, I got a problem with dudes that fight and beat a whole bunch of dudes in Rising. It's like, well, you got to go somewhere else, man. You got to go somewhere else and beat those guys. I'm not saying the promotion isn't legitimate. What I'm saying is you don't have the best competition there. You don't.
They're just
not
hard.
In my opinion.
They just fight hard.
Yes, they fight hard.
They fight hard.
They don't fight well. They fight hard.
I definitely feel like Rising fights hard. Because I mean, it's Japan is about showmanship also.
Yeah,
they're very big on showmanship because they're lovers of wrestling.
Yeah.
Yes,
they love wrestling. They love a good show. They love a lot of lights and flashy everything. So a majority of these people, when they even at the weigh-ins, they're dressed up as like characters. They dressed up like pro wrestling,
and that's why they don't go nowhere. Why? Because they leave and they get their ass whooped. Sorry, truth. You think Tenshin Nasukawa was leaving Japan? No, he will never leave Japan. Why? Because Raw Tang came up, whooped his ass, and they still gave him the fight. Like, sorry, he ain't leaving. You think he's going to one? I'm like, get your sit down, little mo. All right, let's get up to the main event. Oh Jesus! 50-45, 50-45, 50-45.
That was worth all of my time.
Yeah.
That was literally worth being up. Late into the next day hours.
He thought he had a choke and then ended up on the bottom.
Right.
Is he just looking at him? Yeah, it was good, homie.
Right.
I'm like,
oh, you thought I was going to work on my jiu-jitsu or my wrestling?
You thought you was about to be the champ, huh? No.
Nah. Look at the leg kicks.
That joint is crazy.
41
out of 43
leg kicks.
I ain't gonna lie though. I am surprised. Vittori is a tough dude.
He's tough.
Oh, he's very tough.
He's very tough.
You can't take that away from him.
durable.
You cannot
Solid.
take that away from him.
I'm like, my man, he didn't even look like he even fought off the limping and everything. I was like,
Look.
yo, I know your legs hurt.
Yeah.
Man.
He's solid.
Yeah.
I mean, durable.
He's just
That
not
joke's wild.
good enough. It's just,
no.
it's just.
But in that press conference, see, this is why I like Israel Adesanya. He says facts.
Yep.
He said in their pre-press conference when they was getting ready for the fight, he said, "Who have you fought to get here? Mm-hmm. Who have you fought that's top 5
Yeah.
that you beat to get here? Oh, they wouldn't fight me." He was like, "Okay,
That doesn't matter. Who did you fight?
He said everybody
That was the
I
question.
fought
Right.
is the reason why I'm here. They're all tough." Gastelum gave Israel Adesanya that work.
Yeah.
And he still, to this day, he said that fight was tough. He was like, I knew that fight was going to be tough. And he was like, yo, Gastelum is a warrior. You know, but let's put Gastelum against Vittori and see what happens.
Oh, Lord.
Just out of curiosity. Gastelum is probably going to go straight, I'm taking you to the ground and ground and pound.
Yeah.
Because Vittori, I mean, if Adesanya didn't attempt any takedowns, that's not his game.
No, it's not. But he knows that. He's not going to do anything
That's
stupid.
not his game.
Here's the other thing about Gastelum. Yeah, I think he might ground and pound him, but let's be honest here. He has way crisper boxing
Yes.
than
His
Vittori.
boxing is crisp.
Right.
It is ridiculous. And he can get on
Adesanya's
the
face
inside like it's
looked
nothing.
different when they fought. Like when they was done, his face
He
was
looked like he got hit by a
swollen, his
bus.
lip was swollen. Yo, I'll never forget
There's
that.
a meme about that, right? There was like Israel versus everybody else. It's like a picture of him looking like
And
chilling,
then
like versus
Gastelum,
Gastelum.
boy, that was a whole
Like,
experience.
Lord.
Yeah.
He even said, he was like, yo, when I was on the other side of that cage, he said, if you zoom in, you see me talking to myself.
He said,
he was
"I'm
like,
ready to die."
I had to get that warrior spirit because he's like, he said that was probably the realest fight of his entire MMA career. Mm-hmm. He was like, he told himself, he was like, I am prepared to die.
He
Yeah.
said, he said
That-
he had to go to the dark place.
Dude.
You had to go to
Yeah,
the dark place.
That's why.
I was like,
That's
bro,
why.
you know, when you say, I got to go to a dark place, that's when in your mind you
Dude.
say, this person could beat me, but I'm not going to let him beat me.
That's why in that final round he was acting the way he did. Because at one point he hit Gastelum and Gastelum was backing up. I was like, come on, let's get it. I was
Yeah.
like, oh nah. I was
Yeah.
like, is he ready to go?
Right.
Yeah,
He said, you gotta take me out today.
yeah. But back to this fight. First
My
off,
Lord.
let me talk about Vittori.
Take down.
I'm gonna keep it real. Vittori had a great takedown in round 1. He was taking the center of the cage and trying to push him back. He had good pressure, making connections with his punches. I can't even lie. His punches were connecting, right?
Couple of them.
A couple of them. Power takedowns at the top of round 3, landing shots in half guard. Can't lie about that. However, this is where he starts messing up. He's not checking the leg kicks.
Nope.
And it showed. After a while, like his legs started, I mean, he was able to walk, but it showed.
Yeah. You could see it was messed up.
His rhythm was so crazy. I think that was the only reason why, and I think Adesanya even talked about that from their last fight. He was like, it was hard to time Vittori because his rhythm is so awkward. And then, what else? Unpredictable rhythm, but he's able to connect with a lot of his straight punches. In round 5, a lot of shots, but no success in the takedown or damage delivered. Like, round 5 was just not him at all. Like,
I was like, as it says, 4 out of 14 takedowns.
4.
Bruh. And like Izzy has grown so
yes.
much.
Yes.
On the ground, like
Yeah.
the way he was able to defend the takedowns, and he was able to get up.
Yeah.
Every time he got taken
That
down.
was
And then,
awesome.
When Vittori had got his back and like was going for the choke, and he was able to reverse it and get to Vittori's guard. I was like, it's not going to be good for Vittori.
And deliver shots.
Yeah, exactly.
He delivered shots from the guard,
Yeah,
and he
right,
even said,
right.
he was like, I put my hand on his
Right.
neck. I was like, yo, this is like crazy. He said, I was like,
He said, oh, you know what's good.
With the scared the life out of him. So.
Oh, yeah.
you know what time it is? He was like, I saw it in his eyes. He was scared. He was scared. I saw it. I saw his soul leave his body.
You're
I saw his
scared, aren't
life leave his face. I was like,
Yeah.
I said, dude, this is crazy.
Like, Izzy, relax, please.
I was like in my head, I was
no.
like, can you do just a choke on? I was like, you
Yeah,
can't
you're
do
not-
that.
that's not
I was
what's
like,
supposed to
that's
happen.
illegal.
I don't know.
I was like,
Right.
I was like, the ref,
That's
the
why
ref's
his
not
hands were a little
stopping
wider.
this.
His hands were a little wider out there. 'Cause if you
Just go up. He was like,
He
in
is straight.
dominant position. Stop it. No.
He stood up and he I was like, yo. I was like, hold
But
on.
Tori should have said,
Oh, shoot. That shit was wild.
oh, no.
Like, you see now who's in. This is my boat.
Nah, he should have known.
I'm the captain.
I'm the captain. I'm the captain now.
He's done that to him though before. And what's his name did that? Usman did that to somebody. Who did he do that to? Was it Covington or was it dog? He told somebody, look at me. Look at me. What fight was that? Oh my
What,
god.
Woodley was? No, he didn't do that to Woodley.
No,
He
not to
didn't do that
Woodley. It was was it Masvidal?
I think that was after the fight was done, right?
No, it was during a press conference. Not even a press conference. It was during an interview. Both both were on the screen, and Usman was screaming. I'm pretty sure it was Covington.
Oh yeah, it was
I'm
after
pretty
Covington
sure it
won
was-
a fight, and Usman was
And he
just
called
being
out
calm.
Usman.
He's just talking
Usman
to
was
him.
doing commentary.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
Usman was just
And
talking to him like, he was like, look at me.
he
I
said,
broke
"Look-
your face.
Look
I
in my
broke your
eyes.
face."
Yeah, that's right.
Look at me.
He said, I broke your face.
Broke your face. Yeah.
And Covington got
broke
so
your face.
mad. He was
You
like,
went-
you're dead.
He went running out the arena.
He ain't had nothing else to
No,
come back.
nothing.
Marty fake newsman. I was
It's
like,
like, come on, man, just shut up. Just make your way back and fight. Like, if you win the next one, I don't think you will. I'm like,
He
if you win
gonna
the
lose.
next one, then you can talk your stuff.
I
Other than that,
hope he gets knocked out.
I think he
And if
will.
he doesn't get knocked out, I hope he gets. I don't want to say this, but I hope he goes to sleep. Because I see if Usman gets in a deep choke,
Oh no, that's
I don't
it.
see him letting go. No, I see Usman being like
He ain't.
whispering in his ear, even when you wake up,
Lullaby.
you'll remember this because you're gonna have it on a highlight. You'll watch yourself going to sleep.
Ain't that the worst?
Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep. Just go. No. Go to sleep.
That'd be the worst. But yeah, nah, man. Nah, man. Israel knows how to win.
Yes.
He knows exactly what to do to win. Great game plan. And he looked fresh in and out.
Dominated.
And he
looked fresh in and out.
trained himself to be better. Like
Yep.
that. Anybody can beat anybody. That's just the nature
truth.
of fighting. Anybody can beat anybody. But when you train yourself to be a better version of yourself, like that's something that he always is trying to do. He trusts his coaching staff. He's got some of the best coaches in the game, and the fact that his coaches are even saying like, yo, he's been working really much on this. And he got one of the Hickman brothers as his wrestling coach, one of his, I think a secondary wrestling coach. The Hickman brothers run the MMA program at Tiger Muay Thai in Thailand. They're from here. They're American. One of the Hickman brothers went over, he did the trials to be a sponsored athlete years ago. He didn't get selected to be a sponsored athlete, but they asked him to be a coach. They asked him to stay. And now that dude changed the whole game out there. Like one of the few, you've got a Muay Thai staff of all Thai fighters, right? All locals. Mm-hmm. Your MMA staff is from everywhere.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
And he brought in one of the Hickman brothers, man. When they show the countdown or like Adesanya's video blog and everything, you see him working on his takedown defense. Cause he's smart enough to know, like, yo, I'm fighting somebody that's strong, fighting somebody that's big. I got out wrestled in my last fight. I need to be better at my wrestling. Mm-hmm. Even if it's just to stay on my feet, I need to be better at my wrestling.
Period.
And he said the thing that helped him with the defend that rear naked choke was that water training that he was doing and the breathing training.
Yep, no panicking,
Yeah.
controlled breathing,
Yeah.
wait for that moment, reverse the position. He was in a dominant position. You are mine now. You saw that. You saw me escape that, didn't you? Scares.
Vittori. Crap.
What? Look. No, you were about to chop. That's probably what he's saying in his mind. I won.
Look, man.
You were about to chop. I won.
It's like, yeah, whatever you gotta tell yourself, but that ain't what you should be telling yourself. Dang. Dang, man. Vettori needs he need a mental coach.
Right.
He need a psych, a shrink, somebody, man.
Because I'm wondering if he even want to keep his corner. Because his corner was telling him after every round that you're losing. You need to
That's
be
not their
aggressive.
fault.
And like, I'm
It's
just
not.
Like,
Rafael
no.
Cordero is an amazing coach. King
He
MMA
is.
is a great team.
Exactly.
He need to listen.
But he wouldn't listen.
He didn't
And
listen.
Not only did he not listen, even after the fight, he was still talking like he won.
I won.
No.
You didn't win.
If you
50-45. What fight were they watching?
What is the point of you having a corner if you're not going to listen to him?
Yeah.
I'm like, it don't make sense. But it is what it is. Do your thing, Mo.
Nope. Nope. Dang. Who do you think?
41 out of 40.
What do you think is next for both of these guys? Who do you think Izzy fights next?
Vettori needs to Vettori needs to fight somebody that's like that has given Adesanya a tough fight. That's who he needs to fight. He needs to either fight Gastelum or you know who he needs to fight? Cannonier. That's who he needs to fight. He needs a real fight. Or they keep on saying him fighting Paulo Costa, but he over here running around talking about something, I want more money.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. Hey, I mean, hey, who are we to say how much money you deserve to make? Like, you're putting your life on the line.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So
So let's just
believe
be honest here.
You got to do what you got to do.
Adesanya took it, so he don't want to fight.
I honestly think that too.
They're not about to fight again. I'm going to tell you that right now.
I'm just saying, since that fight, Vettori, not Vettori, but
Costa.
Paulo Costa, yeah.
Costa, he got embarrassed.
Yeah.
Costa doesn't want to go in there and potentially lose again,
Right.
and not get paid out, so he doesn't have to fight anymore.
Yeah.
That is the truth of the matter.
Whoever he's fighting next, he needs it to be a check that he could say, I'm done.
Yeah.
Or at least with the UFC. He could probably go somewhere else and do well. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But, nah.
Other than that, nope. No.
Adesanya they already said that he will fight Whitaker.
Yep.
That makes sense.
That'll be but Adesanya wants to fight in October, so
Whitaker's ready for that. Whitaker said he would do that.
Yeah,
because he said September or something like that. So
it all just kind of depends on a few things. I mean, like the world and.
I wonder where they're going to fight at.
He wants to fight in Auckland, right? In Auckland.
Right. That's what I mean.
That's what he wants. Man, if that fight happens,
are they having fights? They're not having fights.
They said that so in the media, a lot of people are saying come July, a lot of countries are opening up.
Okay. All right.
But Dana White and the executives, they all said everybody has said they're opening on this day, but then they don't. That's why they've only gone to select cities.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So they're like Florida, man. He said Florida people down here doing any and everything. So
They
he said
never
I'm gonna
gave a
keep
damn.
coming to Florida.
They ain't closed.
And then at the UFC Apex, they were like, the Apex is cool, but they said that to them this is like a small show.
Right.
Big people in a small room. That's how he feels. He said this really wasn't for that.
Especially for that fight.
Yeah.
Man.
They need an audience.
Right.
They need to
Yeah.
make their money on it.
Right.
I'm just wondering if he's gonna
that's
come out dancing again.
Right.
Not gonna lie, that first one, I was like, if he gets knocked out,
Yeah.
that's all I was
Which
thinking.
one? The one where he did the flip?
Yeah, the one where he came out, did the
Dog,
flip.
that joint was
hands in
vicious.
front.
That was probably the best walk-in I've ever seen.
But at the
Because
same
it was
time,
his man's
I
in the
was
front. He walks in like he the
They was in it.
like he's
Yeah.
Showtime.
He was
like,
in the zone.
But in my head, I was just like, I sure hope you win.
Nah, I didn't see him losing. I didn't see him losing. I'm gonna tell you why. When you're in the zone,
There is a rare occasion where things go that well in sequence like that.
because
So
he's
I
in the
was like,
zone.
Come on,
Adesanya
man.
is the future
Bruh.
of
in the
course,
present.
But in that
it's a
moment,
fight.
you're not going to tell me that
Dog.
you weren't feeling some type of way.
I wasn't worried.
God. Fight,
I
yeah.
wasn't worried at all. Israel Adesanya.
I knew he was real.
I am not worried at all, my friend.
Yo,
I knew he was real. I was just like, I don't want nobody. I don't want to get laughed at. I didn't want him to get laughed at. Because if you come out there, dance your ass off, get in
Yeah.
the ring, you talking that
They
stuff,
be like,
and then you
"Man."
get flatlined. It's like,
You should have practiced your fighting skills, my friend.
nope.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going to dance on you in your city.
That man's the truth.
Oh,
But the Whitaker
man.
fight, I think, will be good.
Yeah.
I mean, he did finish him. So
Yeah.
That's something that Whitaker's gonna have to overcome. I like Whitaker. Once again, we go all the way back.
The issue
He was
with
on the
that
Ultimate
fight.
Fighter. That's how I met him.
Right.
I've liked him since the Ultimate Fighter.
I like how you act like you actually met him.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean him. I've met other UFC fighters, but not him. Matt Chanel. I met Matt Chanel though.
Okay.
Danger,
No
but
name.
not him.
No name.
But I hope that it's a good fight. I hope that it at least makes it to 3 rounds. But
I'm gonna tell you this. I think what was wrong with the first fight is Whitaker thought he was gonna pull a Gastelum game plan. That's what I thought. I was like, he's launching in with this.
yeah.
I'm like, oh no, this ain't good. Because I've actually seen someone lose to Adesanya that way. Like, so I'm like, no, he gonna get hurt.
I think if you're gonna if you want to beat somebody, like let's think about the metaphor of video games. It always gets tougher when you get to the boss level.
Yep.
It always gets tougher right before you get to the boss level, or the final level, or the final fight, whatever it may be. So if Israel Adesanya is the boss level, you gotta change up your entire strategy. You can't be fighting him the way that you fought other people.
Yeah.
He's not someone you can fight based on how you fought other people.
No.
It's not possible because from every fight, he evolves and he changes
On top of that,
get better.
On top of that, his body's different from everybody in the
Right.
division.
Yes.
He's 6'4".
Yes.
Like
He's
6'4",
long.
very long reach.
And he's lean.
Yeah.
He's not heavy. He's not slow. He's fast. And on top of that, bruh, the feints of
feints
this
is
fight,
killing him.
yo, the feint, he hit like a 6-piece combo in feints. And by the time he
And they point at you.
and then looked at you, and then he's here comes the
right.
next one.
Yeah.
Like, and them head kicks at will.
Right.
The head kick was at will, and he disguised it behind his punches. He's lean one way, kick the other way, and then watches you and points. Like, you saw that. You saw me do that. Here comes the next one.
You know what's good, Junior.
Don't run from this.
He just adopted another son.
Wasn't that like a thing for a while? Like memes, like if somebody got beaten, that's you know they were being held as a baby.
Right,
But like, oh man, this internet age is something.
I am your daddy.
Yeah, man. But yeah, no, I think it should be a decent fight. Him and Whitaker next go round. Man, that's just a crazy thing, though. You got Adesanya up top, and then you got Whitaker, who is like, it's clear that he is the #1 contender. It's just clear. So it's like, what else do you do?
Let's see.
Like, who else is in the division?
Not Brunson.
No, not Brunson. Not Brunson. Yeah.
Whitaker, since losing,
Yo,
has won, but they've all been decision.
dude. But
Darren
look
Till
at,
fight. That Darren Till fight was,
But look at what he did to Gastelum.
yeah.
I predicted he'd finish him. And then when I was watching the fight, I'm like, wow, you want to talk about levels? But also, Whitaker's style,
Let's see.
to be honest, is kind of built to beat shorter guys than him. It is.
He out wrestled him.
There was that too, definitely. I was just like, and that was pretty much nuts for me because isn't Gastelum the wrestler?
The wrestler. That's what he came in as. That's
Yeah.
how he started.
He said, "Yeah, that don't matter."
Let me show you a thing.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. In MMA, at the highest of levels, sometimes your credentials don't mean jack shit. There was what's this one fighter? They call him Fluffy. He ain't big though. They call him Fluffy, but he fought this other dude that was like a 3 or 4 time like Abu Dhabi champion or something like that. He choked him out, and everyone was like, "Yo, how do you feel about that? You choked out an Abu Dhabi champion." He was like, "Yeah, I don't care about none of that."
Why I remember that?
I was like, "Get out of here!" And it's funny because I think his last name was like Hernandez. It's something Hernandez. And it's funny because the other guy looked like Superman in comparison to him. I made a joke about it during my rap. I said his opponent looks like somebody he would make in the UFC game. Like, this is who you want to be.
Yeah.
Boy, was I wrong. I'm like, this man came in as a regular doozy. Get your ass on the floor.
So let me show you something. Let me show you something real quick. Go to sleep.
I was like, oh, no. But yeah, nope. Don't matter. Shoot, anything else you guys want to talk about? Did y'all watch Let me see. Did I show this before?
The last fight?
What was the last fight? That was
Ige?
That was Ige versus Junk.
I didn't watch any of it.
I
What?
watch pods.
I'm glad I did not do a prediction video for that fight.
You were off?
Cause I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm talking crap to everybody I knew, man. Ige gonna do work. He gonna box this dude in. But granted, then I started thinking, I'm like, Chan Sung Jung is a well-rounded fighter.
Dude, that dude's vicious.
He's
the
a very
Korean zombie
well-rounded-
for a reason.
Yes, he's a very
That's why
well-rounded
it's-
fighter. It's just that when he fought Ortega, it kind of made a lot of people forget. And he did get rocked to a point that he just wasn't going to be there for the rest of the fight.
Yeah.
And that I can understand. But I was like, well, if it go to the ground, yeah, he might do something to Ige. Man, it's like he just took him to class.
Yeah.
He was like, all right, I'm your coach today. Come
Yeah.
here. I'm like, he beating him on the feet. He beating him on the floor.
I'm going to have to watch the replay.
Yeah.
I was wrong. I was all the way wrong. That, let me see. Was there another fight that happened?
Oh wait, it was another fight on that card too. What's one that name? They had the knockout of.
Let's see what's going on here.
Fight night. It was right there. Korean zombie, right underneath the check. There you go.
Him? Vera?
Oh, Brown versus Lima.
Oh, man.
I saw the highlight of that, man. And I like Lima.
Shocked the mess out of me, bro.
He went to sleep,
Yo,
like
son.
real. Like that was a
This-
real. That was.
It wasn't even stiff. He was just loose. He said, oh.
That joint was horrible.
God dang, man.
Didn't expect that one.
No. I thought Brown was going to win.
Brown is tough,
I did
though.
not think he was going to knock this dude to the moon.
I thought Lima was gonna win, but Brown is tough. I can't again. Ultimate Fighter, but both of them are from the Ultimate Fighter, so
Yeah.
I still win.
My freaking God.
But man, Matt Brown is from like early Ultimate Fighter.
Dumb.
My Brown
early.
is what 40,
He's
right?
I thought he's
Yeah.
but
40
I know,
years
all right,
old.
I'm not tripping.
Old
when
man strength.
I know I'm not tripping. But didn't he retire and come back?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I
Yes, he
know
did.
I'm not tripping.
No.
He did retire.
Yeah.
Yes. He beat Diego Sanchez and retired.
And he got tired of not fighting, and he was
He
like,
came
"I'm
back.
not this. I am the immortal for a reason."
Man, oh,
Yeah, I was like,
There's
no.
no takedowns. Zero.
We ain't doing that today.
Lima tried, and it didn't work.
Yeah, no, not at all. Not at all. Hey, scroll up a little bit.
Yeah. It
Let's
was
see
somebody else. It was
something
another
else
one.
going on here. Who was? That was a good fight.
The,
Which one?
The female.
Jean Roba.
Yeah, I can't.
That was a good fight.
Oh, she is scary.
She's scared. Man,
No,
there's a lot of things
she's
scary about her.
TKO.
She can fight,
Yeah.
but the scariest thing about her, and I'm gonna say it, is them eyes.
I knew you was gonna say it.
Oh, stop it!
Oh, you terrible.
I know. I'm not making fun of her. It's
not
just when I
talking.
first saw her.
At this point in time, I am not contributing towards the conversation.
When I first saw her, I was like, "This girl gonna do work." I was like, "She got a point to prove."
To be honest, the first time I saw her, I was worried for her. Because I was like, because you gotta, see where the punch is coming from. I don't know. But she showed that she don't.
Ron is
she
like-
is great. She is.
I'm not in this conversation.
Dude,
Yo, but she can. Yo,
Dude,
she
she's
is
really good. She gets the reason I thought she was gonna beat what's that girl's name? She's what's her name? She's a really good jujitsu practitioner. When she just got it,
Dern.
yeah, I thought she was gonna beat Dern because she
by decision.
Yeah, she lost by decision because beforehand, like she had better hands.
Yeah, her
it's
hands
just
is
that
nice.
Dern is learning.
Yeah.
She's learning. So yeah.
Lost to
Carla Esparza. Yeah, that's the only thing that makes me look at her and just go like, I don't know if you'll ever be no champion. Because personally, to me, anybody lose to Carla Esparza,
Don't do that to.
Nope,
Cookie
I'm
Monster.
saying it.
Don't
Nope,
do that to
I'm
Cookie
saying
Monster.
it.
She's on her way though, isn't? Don't you think
I
she's
like
on
that
her
now.
way?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying now. Not right now.
she shouldn't.
I'm right
You
now.
know what? I ain't going.
Hey, she
Nah,
has
screw
the
that.
belt.
She should not have been the champion. She should not have been the
She
champion.
won the Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah, and that's how she got the belt. How many
She got
people
the
that
belt.
win the belt of the Ultimate Fighter go on to be reigning champions?
Oh, what's her name? Got sick or something. What? Hey, do you know the whole story on that one?
Which
the
one?
first
The
Native
flyweight?
American, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
First Native American champion. I heard she got her belt stripped because she wouldn't defend it.
Yeah, no, that's what
But
happened.
she was sick, right? Or she was injured or
She
something?
got sick. She got injured. She got sick again.
Yeah.
And then she wasn't about to fight Valentina, so they said, "All right, bye."
Yeah.
They just stripped her.
And Dana said, no more.
Yep.
Goodbye. Took it.
Because she was holding up the belt.
She got her ass kicked anyway. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I like
agree
her.
with you
I thought
on
she's
that.
good. I think overall she's good. But she ain't Valentina good.
No.
No.
You saw what Valentina did on
I
her
do
last
not
fight.
believe anybody who gets a belt off the Ultimate Fighter is going to be the best in the world, period. That's why Joanna came in and whooped the brakes off of Carla Esparza.
Also true.
I'm trying to think of
But
somebody
then
else.
that's who she lost to. That's if you go back in the
It's
history,
true.
look who lost the final, right? And look where she is
Rose,
now.
yeah.
Thug Rose lost in the
Yeah.
finale. She destroyed everybody on the Ultimate Fighter.
That's true.
And then she lost in the finale to Carla Esparza. So you can't disrespect. I'm not even a Carla Esparza fan, but I'm a Thug Rose fan. and what did that do? I guess that helped her build. I don't know what
Hey,
it did.
man.
But
Yeah.
dude, like I mean, real is real. But I don't know, man. Commercial break. It went to sleep. I'm trying to wake it back up.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, it's true.
Shameless plug.
Oh my god. Shameless plug. Man, now you should have put it back up. You should have put it back up. This episode is sponsored by Travel Trains Teach. Travel Trains Teach.
T3.
Yep, T3. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, that was ridiculous. I like Choi.
Joy.
Choi.
Oh, yeah.
He
TKO
is
punches.
yes indeed.
Golly.
He
was
did
clean.
fucking amazing, son.
I like, it was funny because, like, when I was saying it, like, I wasn't really paying attention at first, and I was like, hold up, man. My man is putting in work.
I knew he was gonna
I'm
beat
glad to
him.
watch
And
it.
then
This
it was
was live
over.
on this is on ESPN Plus, right? Which I do
Yeah.
have a subscription to. So I'll watch that later.
It's like, as soon as I started paying attention, it was over. I was like, shoot. I was like, man, I was like,
Sung
my
Woo
man.
Choi, that's his name. Sung Woo Choi. He's nice. He's nice. He beat Yusuf Zalal, and it's funny because Yusuf Zalal is good. He's a technically good fighter, but I just think he's too small for that division because Sung Woo Choi made him look so small. Granted, Sung Woo Choi is a 6 foot featherweight.
Jeez.
So,
6 feet tall,
Dang,
145.
yeah, he's a 6 foot featherweight, but he does everything very well. Like, is he someone who could beat anybody in the top 10 right now? I don't know, but
He just needs some more work.
yeah,
he just
no,
needs some more
but
time.
he's still young in his career.
yeah.
He's still
28,
young in his
yeah.
career.
I mean, the way
He is
things are
moving
going now,
forward.
you got people in their 40s fighting.
Yep,
What's his name? How old is Damian Maya? 44? Let's go
he's
back.
50. he
He's
is now
old,
50.
man.
Just call him 50. Marlon Vera did good as well. Good thing.
Let's see. Let's check out Damian Maya real quick.
How old is he?
43.
God dang. That's a heavyweight age. That is a heavyweight age.
Because at heavyweight, you don't have to cut weight
Lost,
no more.
lost.
And you about to win or lose one of two ways.
Yeah, right.
All right, let's get him in here.
Yeah.
Dang. All right.
Hey, I'm a heavyweight. Leave me alone.
Hey, come on, man. Well, yeah, there ain't no way you cutting down, man.
Nope.
Even if you cut weight, you was completely shredded.
That's gonna
You
be
still
work.
be 227.
It's going to be a rough. That's going to be a rough.
It's like, yeah, we gonna have to get rid of some mass on you. I don't know if that's gonna work.
I'm like, what, you going to cut something off?
Yeah, nah, that ain't happening. Oh man,
Follow people. Huh.
yeah,
Check
this
them.
is bananas. But
Let's follow
let
Moreno.
me see what has happened. Because since then, was it one or two events that has happened?
Which one?
Just one.
Just one?
Yeah,
Okay.
this
Okay.
past
Okay.
weekend.
Okay.
Yeah. So the next UFC is what? This weekend, I think.
It is.
Yeah. Gane versus.
Oh, Gane
Volkov.
versus Volkov.
yeah.
Cyril Gane, La Bongame.
So 8-0. Huh?
That's going to be
Against
He
33
is
and 8.
great. That's all I'm going to say. That boy is great. If he gets past Volkov, I think he should just fight for the title. Granted, he
No, don't
used to
rush
train
him.
with Francis. He used to train with Francis, though. I don't know if that's a good idea so quick. But nah, he's good. This dude be hitting dudes with heel hooks. He be
Oh, yeah?
yeah. Dude,
I got to check him out. I got to look into him.
he's bananas.
Feeling.
I like Phoebe.
Yeah, that's what I said too.
Touchy-feely.
I do like Philly.
Yeah.
Team Alpha Male.
Touchy Feely is
Tim
the
Means
Jesus.
31 and 12.
Oh, Dalby. I like
19
Dalby
and
too. I like him.
What we doing?
He got that weird, like, I'm karate, but I ain't. Because he was I'm like, oh, Lord. But,
Don't mind me, man. I pressed the button and it went to something else.
do your thing.
Here it is.
Yeah.
This thing is very sensitive.
And Check Woo, he's decent. Let's see. Who else on here do I know? Moicano.
Your man's Gumby Fro, though. Vicious.
This guy.
Like,
Yeah. Oh, Rachmanov? Hold on. Scrub up. They don't got a picture of him yet?
no.
That dude's dangerous.
see.
That dude is
Oh, they got a
dangerous.
picture right here.
I'm going to say this. I got to say this right now.
Sheesh, look at all these wins.
So let me tell you something. So
13-0.
So here's the thing. For my first ever Who You Got rap video, I saw him and I was like, I think he's going to win. And then I switched up and said Cowboy was going to win, right?
Oh, he used
and
to fight for
I
M1
fucked up.
challenge.
I'm going to bleep that out. I screwed up. And I didn't say he was from Kazakhstan. I called him a Russian. And the internet ate me alive. That was my first video ever. They were like, yeah, man, this boy trying to rap. This how you know he ain't no real fan. He don't even know where you from. I'm like, man. I'm like, I screwed up. I mean, I saw his last name and I was rushing.
Yeah.
Russian. Let me stop. But I was like, yo, but he came in and he just put it on Alex. Alex had no
Kazakhstan.
answer. He had no answer.
He fights at a Kazakhstan top team.
Yep. And he trained with Aziz. Hands.
Right.
This dude.
He is bananas. He's
fought
strong.
Now, see, that's another organization that's good that people
Yeah.
don't really pay attention to. M1 Challenge is a good organization.
Yep. And look at his finish rate.
Yeah, right.
Look at his
Submission.
finish rate.
TKO,
100% finish rate.
submission,
No.
KO, TKO.
And he mixing it up.
Look at this. This says TKO retirement. What does that
That
mean?
means he quit. That means he quit.
Wow.
Hey, that's next level disrespect.
They said, all right,
Hey,
next
man.
round. Nah.
That's it.
Nah.
Hey, I retired this one dude.
Dude, he is.
In round one.
Dude, he's a problem.
Crazy.
He's
Yep,
a
that was
problem.
the round. He wouldn't come out to the round two.
Jeez.
He is a problem. I just don't. Listen, there's a thing about guys that wear animals on their head. You know, animal hats and stuff.
Yeah,
like, he one of them. He put the flag on. He had a squirrel hat on his head. He just happy as can be. I'm like, oh, that's a scary dude.
He's got 6 submissions and 7 KO, TKO.
That's who I want to see fight Shemaev. To be honest, but he only fought once back in October last year. And it's like we haven't seen him since. But
Well, we're about to
no,
see.
that's who I want to see fight Shemaev. That's a dangerous dude. Very dangerous. And he's good everywhere. He's good everywhere.
So who's he about to fight?
I don't know. Wait, oh yeah. Who did they say he was gonna fight?
Let's see the
Go
news.
back.
Hit the back arrow, bro.
Let's check on.
No, he's not on to be.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
He's fighting this dude.
Oh, he gonna
This
wax.
dude? Oh,
He gonna wax him. He gonna wax him.
come on, bro. He's 5'6". Hold up.
Oh no.
He's 6'1". Oh no.
Wow.
Let's look at
this.
this.
Is a setup.
Yeah, they trying to get him out the UFC. I mean, he's got
And he just lost.
one loss, but that's an exit.
2019.
That's an exit strategy right
Yeah,
there.
no, they trying to let him go.
Don't do that.
They're trying to let him go. It's because nobody knows who he is.
And he's 39. Exit strategy.
Yeah, no, it's time to
Dang,
leave.
they
It's
threw him
because no one knows who Rachmanov is. But Rachmanov is dangerous as hell. Do not let him get his hands on you. Hell, don't let him get within kicking distance of
Right.
you.
'Cause he
He's going
mixed
to do
it up.
everything.
11 submissions. But this dude has submission victories too. Oh, this might be an actually good fight to watch.
I think the other thing as well, when he fought Cowboy, I think Cowboy missed weight. And he still whooped his ass. He said, oh, yeah, you big on him?
Yeah.
Shoot.
I might have to
that
watch
money.
that. That's this
Oh,
weekend.
Prachnio?
I'm gonna be another organization.
Yeah, Prachnio, I don't know.
Cage Zillas.
Rosa.
It's
Yancy
the same. It's this
Medeiros.
weekend.
Oh,
Oh, you
Yancy.
talking about us? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Yancy.
Who else?
That dude is not what people thought he was going to be.
Who, him?
Yeah, Yancy
here?
Medeiros. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gregor did him dirty. Cerrone did him dirty.
Dang, this might be it.
Yeah, he lost to Lando.
Cause he lost. You know, it's one thing to lose decision, but you lost. You got 2 KO, TKO losses. Gillespie, Cerrone. Oh, he beat Oliveira. That's why he's still here.
Yeah.
and Silva. Ah, that's why you're still here. Yeah, you beat Eric Silva back when he was doing something.
That was back in 2017, bro.
My God.
And then Donald Cerrone lost 2018.
By
TKO. Lando Venata. I don't know, buddy.
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll see, man. Maybe while I'm at this event, maybe I'll whip my phone out and check to see what the UFC stats are.
It's definitely a card that doesn't scream barn burner. But
especially when we're gonna be at live fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, if y'all gonna be up in there, I'll keep up with this. I got a lot of research to do. I'm not gonna lie.
9-5-1.
Stolyarenko. I think she's okay. I think she fought one time before. I just forgot who it was. Who'd she fight? Oh, she lost to Kunitskaya. That's what it was.
Yeah, I've seen her face before. Oh, this is the woman that passed out on the scale.
Oh, is that her?
This is her here. Yeah.
Bout
canceled after collapsing twice at weigh-ins.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew her face looked familiar.
Poor lady. I don't never like hearing that. It's like, how you doing?
Oh, she's an Invicta champion. She came from Invicta. She won. Dang, she got all these wins by submission armbar.
Amazing. Well,
what is she?
You got to the big time.
Submission victories.
Damn. Yep.
She must have had a rough beginning because if you look at, she got 5 losses, but armbar.
That's just how she wins. She's an arm collector.
Right. Split decision or armbar.
Good God.
She's got 1 split decision victory, and everything else that she won was an armbar. Hey, you know what you like.
This is bananas. But yeah, hey, look, it is what it is.
Yeah.
All right, well, you enjoy that show.
Yeah, that is the fight I really want to see. This is weird for me. Tanner Boser versus Ovince St. Preux. I'm kind of done with St. Preux. I know it's heavyweight because he's fighting Tanner Boser. Yeah. Tanner ain't coming down.
That's a big dude.
Tanner is not coming down.
255.
Hold up. I ain't even realized that he is considered a
205
karate guy.
Yeah, I never thought that when I see Tanner Boser fight.
Right.
He might have told him to put that on his thing. He might have told him that.
Yeah,
I mean, you can tell them to announce you as anything. They announced Mighty Mouse as a pancration fighter for years. And it's just like, well, I mean,
that's true.
The original MMA is pancration. I get it.
Yeah.
But come on, man. John Jones, looks-he-do.
Shaved Bears MMA.
I know, right? I just saw that. I was thinking of it. I was like, maybe I won't say that.
Hey!
But since we're talking about it, shaved
man.
I looked away and I was like, hold up.
Shaved Bears.
Okay. I didn't know he was only 29. That's a young dude.
Yeah.
He's a young heavyweight. Who's that guy?
Rough Life.
No, never mind. Before I butcher somebody's name. But yeah. Heavyweight division is weird. Oh, man.
Well, you enjoy that show.
Yeah.
I don't really.
Oh, that's my boy right there. This is the last thing I'm going to say about this card. Barcelos.
This guy?
Yeah. Nah, he does work. He's just too old. Not too old, but
34.
It's like he's 34. He's amazing. He is amazing.
He got a lot of. He's 16-1. Wow.
Dude, let me tell you something. The way this man fights. So when he fought Taha, I made a joke during the rap thing. I was like, first of all, the odds were ridiculous. It was like he was like a -600 favorite or something like that. And I was like, yeah. He was like a -600 favorite. And I started watching some of his fights. I'm like, this dude fight like he's 20 years old. And he is doing work. So like during the rap, I said, yeah, I'm going to say this to Taha, vai morrer, which means you're going to die in Portuguese. So like people were laughing, but I'm like, nah, he about to work this dude like to death. And he did.
That's what happened.
He punished him. I was like, get out of here. He beat him to Magomadov too.
Oh, so
if you beat anybody whose last name is whose first name is a Muslim name and their last name is Russian, I believe in you.
You're going places, buddy.
So he won the RFA title in 2015 and then defended it
twice.
Oh, is this Dan? Is this my Dan? It is Dan.
Oh shoot!
Oh my gosh! I trained with him in Oregon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
he's a good guy, man. He's fighting in Bellator now. He's
Nice.
doing a lot better in Bellator.
Aw, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. This dude he's a monster. Very technical striker. And he's just good everywhere. It's just like I don't know if the UFC is gonna push him in the way that I think he should because of his age. I mean, granted, if you look at how old is Dillashaw? Because Dillashaw's older than I thought he was.
TJ Dillashaw?
Yeah, he's older than Aldo.
He's in his 30s, I think.
It's weird. It's like TJ
That's
is
steroids.
he's either the same age or as old. Oh.
It's a whole nother conversation.
It keeps me young.
It's none of my business. Bro. You gotta do
Nah, man. Yeah, how old is he?
35.
Yeah, he's
Oh
like
shoot! I didn't realize he was that old either.
yeah, exactly. This dude is
27,
either
1986.
as old as Aldo or he's older than Aldo. And I'm just like, what? I thought that boy was like 22 when he fought for the title.
Yeah.
Nah, this dude is grown.
Oh shoot!
It's the baby face. He had no beard.
Yeah. You ever seen him outside of training camp? He's a fat man. And you would think he wouldn't be. He's like, he's shredded to the bone, which is why when he went down to 125, I was like, I don't know if that's a good ass fucking deal.
Because he looked really sick then, though.
Dude,
Man,
what?
That joint looked scary.
He was like, I feel stronger than I ever been. You are lying out your tail.
I was like, yeah, because that ain't all you.
Hey, no way, that's you.
That's something else. You got something going on.
Oh, you
man.
feel strong, huh?
And then he popped.
Nope. Nah, I think Sandhagen gonna do him wrong. I don't think Sandhagen's gonna bulldoze him like he did Edgar. I don't think that's gonna be the case, but I think he's gonna win. I do.
It'd just be interesting since he's been out for so long.
Yeah.
Let's fight back.
And I mean, I get it. Like his style is very movement based.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's not going to be a sitting duck like Edgar. He's not. But I do still think he's going to lose. Unless he just comes in and wrestles his tail off. I don't know.
I don't really see
Man,
him
he still
doing that.
trains with Dwayne Loveling, and his system is a very Dutch style kickboxing system.
Yep.
So
It's not very defensive, though.
yeah,
But
it's very
Head body, head body, body body, head body, head body. Move to the left.
Yeah. I like Dwayne Loveling overall.
I like
I
Dwayne.
appreciate him as a coach. I've done like 3 of his seminars, and very nice guy.
Yeah.
I think he's a very nice guy, and unfortunately, with the whole TJ Dillashaw situation,
It's like, bruh, all you had to do was not take nothing.
Yeah.
That's all you had to do. You got all the talent in the world.
yeah.
And you said, I'm
Try
gonna
to
do
cut a
this.
couple of corners, and try to stay, do
Man,
his
I'm
thing.
trying to be champ.
Yeah.
He said, I'm trying to be champ, but I can't move up. I'm too short.
Yeah.
You imagine him versus Max?
Oh, no. No.
First of all, Max will show up to the face-off. Show me my opponent. Where's
This
he
is a
at?
big man. Yo, I love the way Max Holloway talks. Max Holloway be a big man sport. You gotta be a big man to win this sport. I can't see you.
Like I said, show me my opponent. He'll be looking straight past him. I don't see him. Did he not show up? Give me my 20%.
Or he'll be like, you gotta be this tall to ride the ride.
No.
I see him doing something like that, like coming out with like that ruler stick at the roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
He'd be like, come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh my gosh. No.
You're not tall enough to ride this ride, homie.
Man, just to think, like Volkanovski, the fact that Volkanovski beat him twice. But to be honest, like with Volkanovski, it's like, well, he's short and he has a long reach. Kinda. You kind of need that. But you also got to stop Max's rhythm, which other people have not been able to do. So
Max Holloway is a champ.
what if Brian gets the jump on Volkanovski? If he get the jump on him, it's like, you might as well just say Max coming back.
I think
Might as well.
I think Max Holloway is he'll be champ again.
I think so too.
I'm not sure which weight class, but I do see Max Holloway being
Ooh,
champion.
I like Max, man.
I like him at 45. I don't
Yeah.
need to see him get hit like he got hit at 55.
Yeah.
I don't need to see that again. Like, because if Poirier hit you that hard and you just look different, like, because at 45, it's like, bang, he's like, all right, I'm still here. What you got? By the end of the fight, bang, shoot, what you got? Poirier hit him.
Hold up.
Hey, baby boy, don't look at this. Don't look at this. His kid in the back, oh, no.
I never seen this before.
You ain't never seen his dad get hit like that.
Right.
Ever. Like, so, nah. But, I mean, Max is like one of those guys where it's like, he's undeniable, and he has the confidence that's just out of this world. The fact that he stepped in on 2 weeks' notice to fight Khabib, even though it didn't happen.
Yeah. But he was willing to do it.
That dude was ready.
Yeah.
He said, let's go. I'm like, oh, no. I'm just thinking about something. I don't need to see this happen to you. I didn't want to see that, man. Max so cool. I wouldn't even see him get dragged down like that. You don't want to get Barboza like what Khabib did to Barboza.
Yeah.
Barboza.
That was horrible. I was so sad to watch that. That's before I like really knew who Khabib was. I knew that he was like serious, but I was like, man, my boy Edson Barboza about to put this work in. He got no space.
None.
No space.
Khabib ran up on him and said, what you doing? Where you going? He like,
Just put him down on the ground and just kept beating him. I was
get
like,
your tail down here.
I was like, no, just get a spin. No spin. No.
He said you got hands, but they ain't fitting the lane.
Like, I ain't got no space. I'm in your face.
Exactly. When you do that, you can't throw them leg kicks, especially not the way Edson throws them. Edson needs space to throw leg kicks.
Yeah.
It's like the reason why people thought Gaethje was going to be able to implement the leg kick game on Khabib is because Gaethje will throw it out the clinch.
Yeah.
He will clinch up with you and just
He can still get it.
and just do that. But nah, it wasn't enough. Oh God. Well, I guess we can go ahead and wrap this up. There ain't no other fights you guys want to talk about.
Yeah. No, I'm sure you're gonna edit a lot of
else.
this. So.
Yeah.
We gonna see.
All right. Out of that beginning.
Oh yeah, definitely. No, that's all cut. That is all cut. I didn't even have this recording when we were talking about that. Thank goodness. I'm like, what were they saying? Nothing. Not a word.
I wasn't even.
Not a word. We were talking about prayer meeting.
Right.
Shoot, man. But yeah. All right. Well, that's a wrap. This has been another episode of Blue Corner Red Corner.
We're down to the wire, it's time to pick a side. Blue corner, red corner, you decide.